In this video, we're going to write math expressions to represent word problems. So as we read through each word problem, we're going to have to decide which operation is the most appropriate given the particular situation. So in this first problem, it says the height of a wall that is B bricks tall, and each brick is 3 inches tall. So if I think about a wall here, I know, okay, here are the bricks, and say that the wall was 5 bricks tall. Well, I know that to calculate the height, I would take my 5 bricks and I would multiply it by the 3 inches per brick to get 15 inches tall. So what that's telling me is that the operation I need here for my number of bricks and their height together is multiplication. So in order to write an expression that represents the height of the wall, to calculate the height of the wall, I'm going to take the number of bricks I have, which I can see right here is represented by B. And then from there, we're going to multiply B by 3 to figure out exactly how tall that wall is. Second problem here, it says each person's share of water if P people share 3 gallons of water. So again, I'm going to think about a real situation. Say I had 6 people. If I had 6 people and they had to share 3 gallons of water equally, I would take those 3 gallons of water, I would divide it by 6, and I would find that each person got 0.5 or half a gallon of water. So what this is telling me is that I need to utilize division to figure out exactly how much water everyone is going to get. Now with division, order matters, so I have to slow down a little bit. And in order to calculate how much water everyone's going to get, I'm going to take the 3 gallons that I have, and I'm going to divide it by the number of people that I have. All right, so this next problem says the amount of money you have left if you started with $117 and spent D dollars. So again, let's pretend we have a real life situation. Let's pretend that we spent $20 and figure out what operation we would use. Well, we started with $117 and we spent $20. So I'm automatically thinking, okay, I'm going to subtract the 20. That's telling me that when I write my expression, I'm going to utilize the subtraction symbol. So I'm going to start with $117 and I'm going to subtract out the number of dollars I spent, which in this case is D. Then this last example, we have the number of minutes in H hours. So if I think about this again in terms of a real world situation, in 1 hour, I know that I have 60 minutes. In 2 hours, I know that I have 120 minutes. In 3 hours, I know I have a number of 180 minutes. And what I'm noticing is that for each hour, I'm adding on an additional 60 minutes. So in order to figure out the number of minutes in H hours, I'm going to take my total number of hours and I'm going to multiply it by 60. So if it's 1 hour, it'll be 60 minutes. 2 hours, 120 minutes, so on and so forth. So the big thing here is thinking through what is that situation like. Maybe think about it in terms of some real situations, and then add the appropriate operation between the number you know and the unknown variable value. So here we have a slightly bigger word problem, and once we write our expression for it, we're actually going to use that expression to make a prediction. So this says, Miss Wardecki went to a concert on Saturday. When she bought her tickets, they cost $94.50 per person. So I'm going to underline that because to me, that seems pretty important. Then from here it says, since she bought them online, there was a $5 one-time fee for the order to process. Write an expression for the cost in dollars of ordering the tickets. So if I stop and think about this, I need to think, okay, how was her total cost calculated? And I first know that the tickets cost $94.50 per person. So what that's telling me is I need a variable to represent the number of people because I don't actually know how many people went to this concert. So I'm going to pick a value of P. I'm going to say P equals the number of people at the concert. And I know that there were $94.50 spent times the number of people that needed a ticket. So that was the first part of calculating that cost, is it was $94.50 times the number of people that went to the concert. That's the ticket cost. And then there was this one-time fee, and this I only had to pay one time for the whole order, and that was $5. So that I'm just going to tack on to the end, because after I bought all of my tickets, I got charged a $5 fee for processing. Now you could turn this into an equation right now, but we don't need to. We just need to see this particular expression. 94.50 times P, and then we're going to add 5 to it. So this bottom part here then wants us to use our expression to make a prediction. So it says if 3 people went to the concert, which that is telling us that P is equal to 3. So here I have 94.50 times the 3 people that went to the concert plus the $5 at the end. So I'm going to apply the order of operations here. So the multiplication comes first. 94.50 times 3 people, which is $283.50, plus the $5, that was that one-time fee for the whole order. So my whole order cost me $288.50.